All right.
All right. Hey, this is X Cult Baby, and I am here with my good friend Faye. Say hello.
Hi. Hi. My
She
screen
ha-
keeps getting dark and bright. I don't know what's going on.
well, uh, hopefully the people that are watching will not be too bothered by that, hopefully. Because it
Mm.
doesn't bother me so much but whenever your face is illuminated, it just brings joy to my heart. I'll say that much.
Thank
Um,
you.
so why don't you tell everybody about your own YouTube channel a little bit?
Okay, so my YouTube channel is kind of whatever. I'm an ex-Muslim, so I talk a lot about my experience being an ex-Muslim. I try not to focus so much on religion, but because like 20 years of my life, including my teenage years, my childhood, up until like last year, I was a practicing Muslim. It's hard to avoid that topic, so I do tend to talk about it a lot. Um, and my main goal is to just normalize that, just people saying that they've left Islam. But I like doing some other fun stuff as well. My kind of goal with my channel is to sort of just become a whatever channel and just put up whatever I want. Um, like I think the last couple of videos, even though they didn't take too well, one of them was me dyeing my hair, and the other one was just me listening to some music with my boyfriend.
Those
Um,
are on my watch later, by the way. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but they're on my list.
okay. But like in both of them, I'm just talking shit. Like there's nothing really deep and meaningful in them. But a lot of my videos are pretty heavy, so I like to mix it up with some soft stuff sometimes. But yeah, that's more or less my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you want to.
Yes, please go do. And what was the name of your channel again?
It's Faye the Most Gracious. I had to
Yes.
take
So,
I had to take my last name out of it because I realized that that was a terrible business plan. It's just going to mess up everything in my life if I just put my last name in it.
that's fair. So, yes, please go subscribe to Faye the Most Gracious. It's a wonderful channel. It's got a lot of interesting stuff if you are looking into ex-Muslim content, but Faye is a hilarious and great person anyway, so you could just watch her fuck around, and that's pretty funny too. And one of the videos that she did recently was with her boyfriend. She watched just some Muslim music and like was it Muslim pop covers? Some of them too, and
um, there was one Muslim pop cover, but the rest were kind of like worship songs, I guess. We don't
Mhm.
really have that because music in Islam is haram, so
Oh yeah,
it's been like a more recent rise to this
yeah.
kind of
That's for the liberal Muslims,
yeah,
right?
pretty
Right.
much.
The ones that aren't
Uh,
like hardcore about it.
No. But even then, it's pretty tame. Like the lyrics are basically just worshiping God. There's barely any instruments in it. Sometimes you'll hear a drum. A lot of the times it's just either like a cappella or like mouth sounds, and it sounds really cringy. A lot of the people
Hmm.
can't sing. They're all wearing white. It's very pretentious.
Oh
Um,
my gosh,
but yeah,
that's
my boyfriend, who is a musician, really didn't enjoy himself very much. He was kind of just cringing throughout the whole thing. So if you want to see that, feel
yeah,
free
definitely go
to.
watch that video. But this video that we're doing now is based on that idea. Um,
Mm.
Faye came to me on Twitter and she was like, I finally found the idea that we're going to do for a video. And so we are going to look at some Jehovah's Witness music and react to it together. We're also going to do some Muslim music too, because, mix it up. It'll be fun. Plus,
Yeah.
there's only so much Jehovah's Witness cringe that I can take. I'll be honest. There's only so much I can take
Yeah.
physically.
But I
Okay, so
mean,
I'm. Oh, go ahead.
so can you explain whether or not like Jehovah's Witnesses can actually listen to music?
Okay,
Because I
so
can see some instruments in the back. I don't know if.
oh, those are Nathan's. People
Okay.
keep commenting on my videos like, "Yeah, we want to see her play the drums." I don't play the drums. I also don't play guitar. I also don't sing. Nathan does all those things. He's the musician,
Right.
not me. Um,
Okay.
but Jehovah's Witnesses are fine with music. Um, they like music. Most of the ones that I know.
Mm.
Um, but they do regulate themselves about like music that has that is sexually explicit or has swear words in it or anything like that. Like anything that's even remotely like too far, too worldly, then they'll be careful about that. But
Mm.
that's why they I think that that's actually a big reason why they started making kind of like more contemporary music, because they kind of wanted to fill in that gap for people that were a little bit more like restrictive about their music. They could have something to listen to.
Yeah.
That they just want to keep up with the times, I think.
Yeah,
But
it wasn't just the sound of crickets in their car, is what you're saying.
right. So I have some that's from the songbook and some that's their like contemporary music. What kind do you want to start with first?
Let's do some of the more classical one, like the songbook ones, and then we can move into contemporary.
Okay. Let's see. Oh man. I wish that I had actually thought earlier about which songs I wanted to do, but oh man.
It was a very spur of the moment kind of.
Yeah, we literally decided this earlier today, right before I went to work. So I've been working all day, and as soon as I got home, we were gonna do it. So it's like we haven't had any time to plan this. Let's see. Okay, let's start with this one. This one is right now song number 21. Keep on seeking first the kingdom.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me screen share this bad boy with you. All right. That should be showing up. Are you seeing it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me play this. And you can see the beautiful lyrics on screen. I know the trumpets, it's so much. It's loud.
Something precious to Jehovah, bringing him such good delight. Is his kingdom by Christ
This music's so
Jesus,
simple.
which will set all matters right. Keep on seeking
First
first
verse is
the
heavy,
kingdom
but
and
the point of this song
Jehovah's
is that
righteousness.
Hold on.
oh,
Hold on. So one thing you told me before we started recording is that a lot of the people who sing in these songs, they do it for free.
oh, all of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
these vocalists have amazing voices.
It's wasted talent. I
It
know.
is so wasted.
They're being completely exploited by Watchtower. And they don't even get their names in the credits or anything. They want to be
Seriously.
anonymous. Seriously.
Oh my
They're
God.
in their minds, and that's kind of part of the song is like put the kingdom first, and by the kingdom they mean Watchtower. You know, they mean the corporation that owns them. But like they don't want fame, they don't want money, they don't want to have a career that they enjoy. Well, they not to say that they don't want to, but they don't get careers that they actually enjoy. They just
Like I'm a huge fan of like watching like conspiracy theories and stuff like that. And I've seen a lot of conspiracy theories come out of like Disney and stuff. But like imagine being a Jehovah's Witness like Watchtower child
mhm.
who like sings these songs. Imagine how those people turn out. Like all the Disney kids have just turned out
Yeah.
so fucked up. And like imagine how these kids turn out. Like they don't even get the recognition.
Yeah.
They're just they're
I'm
just
sure
thrown
that
into a
they're
recording room, just
I
bare naked, just sing, sing, motherfucker, sing. Like that's just it. Like this is terrifying.
yeah, they're being pretty I would say just terribly exploited. But the funny thing is that's kind of what this song is about is, you know, seek first the kingdom. And then the next verse goes into like don't even worry about like your physical being. Hungry, thirsty, don't worry about that. If you put the kingdom first, God will take care of all that.
Oh my gosh. And then one of the verses is like, so declare the kingdom good news, help deserving ones to see that their hope is
Yes.
in Jehovah and in his theocracy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bitch,
Yeah, so
where?
exactly. It's invisible.
It's an
Literally. Like
invisible
they think that it's like invisible and in heaven and not like on earth. Yeah, I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, but their whole thing is, you put the kingdom first. It's fine. Just do what we tell you to do. Everything else will work out. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Just like serve us. Just serve us. It's fine.
You know, in terms of the actual song, do you know what it's like reminding me of is Wizard of Oz? Like them walking down the yellow brick road. I can imagine them singing like to the tune of this.
Keep on seeking first. The Emerald City. Yeah.
Like it's so upbeat, but the message is so like somber.
Yeah,
I
you know what it is? They sound like marching songs. They sound like songs where you're either in marching band or you're actually literally going into battle. Hold on, I'm trying to think of which of the one of the ones that does sound like you're going into battle.
oh no.
I'm trying to think. God damn it. I haven't listened to these in a while. I really want to find one that sounds like a battle cry. Oh, hold on. Where is
This
that?
was, by the way, this was me yesterday because I hadn't heard any of the songs that I played over, and I was like, okay, so this is the one. I can't remember what it's about, if it's in Arabic or not, but we'll just listen to it. Like it's gonna be fun. Don't worry.
Aha!
Have you found it?
Wait, hold on. Wait, whoa, did they redo this? What was that? Hold on.
No.
What was that? Okay, that wasn't there before. They revamped this song.
Men make gods of wood and stone.
They did not have like the percussion in there.
Wait, I can't hear you.
Sorry, they didn't have the percussion in there before. I don't know what the hell that is.
What was in there before?
It was just like flutes and strings and shit. It wasn't like, well, I mean, they had percussion, but it was more like booming, like a bass drum or something like that. It didn't sound all like, like that.
Can you imagine can you imagine like 50 years from now and all these like religious organizations have finally invested in like trap music? Imagine this song, but it's a trap song. Like hip hop, full on, like people twerking and everything.
Oh, you would never see a Jehovah's Witness twerking. Never. Well, I mean, they do, but you wouldn't see them do it because they'd be doing it at home or while they're living their double lives, behind the scenes. But you wouldn't actually be like, you wouldn't see them do it. Okay, so I skipped to the chorus because this used to be like one of my favorite songs, and I was just like, fuck yeah about it. Particular line is extremely ironic because Jehovah's Witnesses have had like 5 or more failed end of the world predictions. What their God foretells clearly does not come to be.
Oh no.
It does not. It hasn't several times.
Like I can't get over how like upbeat and how happy like fucking the sound of music fucking tracks these are. Like they're not somber.
They're not. Like, they are somber, but that's why I say that they sound kind of like battle songs because they get you pumped up, but not in like a happy way, and like a I'm gonna fucking do it kind of way. It's a marching song. It's a marching song. It gets you pumped up for action.
It's like a marching / working song. Yeah, they're like really simple rhymes with very somber like.
But they have some that are more emotionally leading. Like, hold on. There's one called He Will Call, and it's all about resurrection, like the future resurrection that they hope for. That one literally put me to tears, like every time.
Okay.
But that was also, the song also came out like after my grandfather died, so it was, was particularly...
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. All of the Paradise / Resurrection songs are all very like they're a lot prettier sounding and less marchy. So here's one.
Life like a mist.
What the hell is this?
Oh,
it's a cappella. Oh,
Wait,
I just know it's
Wait.
gonna be a cappella.
flag on the play. What the fuck was that? I was not ready for that.
I wasn't either. They've changed shit since I've been here, apparently, because that was not a cappella before. I don't think, or unless I'm just remembering it wrong.
I thought I heard like some Cher auto tune or something. Like, what the fuck was that?
That was straight a cappella. Oh my
That
god,
was-
I have to put this back on because now I need to know what the hell this sounds
Okay.
like.
Go
Hold
for
on.
it.
Tomorrow, all that we are can quickly fade away, replaced with tears and sorrow. If a man should die,
This is so weird to me. This is so weird because this is supposed to be like a beautiful song that's like with pretty music and it makes you cry. And now there's got these people going ah in the back, and it's just like, why did you do that?
It sounds like a church song. I think that's what they were going for.
Yeah, but it also feels like I'm watching an a cappella competition. Like they're
That's
trying to sound cool, which I don't want them to sound cool. I just want to hear my pretty song, you know?
like I don't understand a cappella groups. I'm like I said, I haven't got much experience with music because it was like not part of my life for like 20 years. But I have never really understood a cappella. I mean, I guess it's impressive for like 2 minutes, and then
Yeah,
it's
then you're
just a
like, I get it. I got it. I
yeah.
got it. Thank you.
Like it's horrible.
Yeah,
I don't
once you
like
get
it.
the gist of like, oh, you can make those sounds with your mouth. Like that's all you need to know. That's cool. You can make those sounds with your mouth.
It's essentially like watching someone use a washboard instead of using a washing machine. Like,
Yeah, like
yeah,
that's
I
different.
I get it. You can make that noise with your mouth, but isn't that why instruments were invented? Like,
Right. You don't
it's
need
not
to make that
impressive.
sound with your mouth, my dude. You don't need
Yeah.
to. And it sounds better on guitar, I'll tell you that.
Hmm.
It does it always sounds better not a cappella. So why would you even yeah. I can't listen to this anymore because it's so like it's so weird. I feel weird about it now. I can't
You
listen
want to
to it.
take a Muslim cover break and then we can come back to this?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Okay, I will stop sharing screen and
Uh,
then you can do it.
yeah, I need to share my screen. Yeah. So I've picked one. It's a Chris Brown cover. So we can only
What?
yeah, we can only dream what this is going to be like, but here goes.
Okay.
I need Allah with our hearts all over the world tonight. Send us hearts all over the world tonight. What can I do? I need Allah with our hearts all over the world
This is so
tonight.
cringy.
No.
God, the only thing worse than boring church music is churchy
Sorry.
pop song covers. Sorry, I said the only thing worse than like churchy music is churchy pop song covers.
They have a few. Like this record company, it's called Awakening. They have
Uh,
quite a few like these poppy cover songs for what reason I don't know. Let's see if
who's
I can
listening
find
to them? If Muslims don't listen to music, who is even listening to this?
like what's their frame of reference is my question.
Yeah, they don't have. They haven't heard the original.
Yeah.
What's the point of a cover? Just write your own damn song.
Well, they do that too, but I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can find the chorus.
You like me, feel it through and through.
Is this guy just sitting somewhere where people are walking past?
He's got to throw some Arabic in there. I don't know if you heard that or not.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. I was talking through it. I'm sorry. I need to
It's
stop
okay.
talking so much.
He just said faux show ya Rabbi.
Why?
Faux show, my lord. That's what he just said.
That is.
you're my all. Oh, hello, I'm into you.
What is that?
Hey, that's a little mushroom. It's a little one-up mushroom from Mario.
Yeah,
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. But like this is another theme that I've seen with like cover songs that are by Muslims. They'll take like these romantic love songs, and I don't know why he's decided to use a Chris Brown song, because that's a terrible idea if ever I've seen one.
Yeah.
But they'll take these like really romantic love songs and then like direct them towards God. It's really bizarre.
Yeah, I've seen Christian covers, not Jehovah's Witness specifically, but I've seen a lot of Christian covers that do that, and it's super weird because there's such a huge difference between I love Jesus and I'm in love with Jesus. Like that is huge difference. One is way, way, way weirder.
Yeah. It's so weird. I don't know if you wanted to listen to any more of this.
Go ahead, press play. I need to hear the end of this.
No one else will do with every test you put me through. The miracles you helped me do, and now I know I can't be the only one.
Whoa.
The world tonight.
Whoa. He said that God is helping him do miracles? Bitch,
Apparently.
where? Show
be
me.
fair,
Oh my god, we're gonna
okay,
offend
like-
so many people in this video, by the way. I
feel
just
like-
realized we're gonna have people attacking from all sides.
Yeah, but there's nearly 2 million views on this video. But what I've noticed with like Christians is that for you guys miracles is like healing somebody or like I don't know,
Like actual miracles.
like actual miracles. For Muslims, miracles are like, oh, this person gave birth, that's a miracle. Oh, this person
Well,
planted a tree,
you know
that's a
what? Christians do that shit too. They'll be like, look at that sunrise, that's a miracle. I'm like, fucking no it isn't. It has happened every goddamn day since you've been alive. What are you talking about?
But like we're talking about what people do. So I feel like when someone says I perform miracles when they're a Christian, it's different. Whereas if it's a
Yeah.
Muslim, they're like, oh, I perform miracles. I give a lot of charity. I like save lives. That's
Oh gosh,
that's the miracle. So
yeah,
it's just,
Christians I don't think have that loose of a definition of miracle for the most part.
yeah.
Like for the most part, if you're a Christian and you say that you actually literally perform miracles, you have to be in some specific sect of Christianity for people not to look at you funny, you know?
Mhm.
But that's just a general thing that Muslims can say to each other.
Yep.
Wow, that's wild. That's
You
wild.
gotta appreciate the little things when you're a Muslim. So
All right, yeah. All right, let's do a different song. Let's do another song.
you wanna do a different one?
Yeah.
I saw an Adele cover somewhere. This
An
one.
Adele cover! Ah! Boy, you better have the pipes.
Let's hope he does. I've heard his voice. I wouldn't say it's Adele.
Okay.
Okay, so he's walking black and white as Adele is.
I love all your Ramadan ads.
Mm.
Come on, guy. Let's go.
Oh, it's not a cover, it's a Muslim version.
Oh, I don't even care. I don't even care.
It's me. I have finally found the courage to speak about those days. I was younger, so naive. Now my heart is breaking up, 'cause I know I let you down. Hello.
You can't rhyme
Yeah,
up
that didn't
and down.
fucking rhyme. It didn't fucking rhyme. Dude, try harder. What the fuck was that?
Oh no. And I love that he's having like this relationship with the microphone.
And he's like,
He's like he he is feeling himself.
mhm, mhm. Okay.
Tell you, I'm just looking in the mirror, all I see is a broken man. My reflection's full of pain. See, my past was just a lie. Now my present's just a cry. But I was gifted.
None of this rhymes.
Yeah, I was like, okay, okay, who fucking did this? Because if you're gonna rewrite the whole damn song, like, it's not like he's trying to fit it into specific lyrics. He's literally just using the lyrical structure. So he's just a really bad songwriter if he's already messed up this many rhymes. Because if you're writing the lyrics from scratch, you should be able to just fucking write them correctly.
The only part I liked was when he said hello at the beginning.
Even that
just
made me
like
cringe.
that was terrible.
No, I went to the chorus.
Wait, I'm gonna see if I can find the chorus.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear the chorus.
Wait.
From the other side.
Nope. Chief, that's not it.
Yep. This ain't it.
This ain't it.
I must have cried 1,000 times.
Oh, Jesus. This is like...
I'm sorry for everything that I've done.
It's like they got like a whiny child to sing that chorus. He's whining.
And that's the thing. I really hate this whole, like, I don't like the idea of religious people beating themselves up over imagined crimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to the point where they're, because I've been there, and now I'm like, I didn't do fucking anything wrong. And I was, like, sobbing in my room alone, begging God to forgive me and to help me change and to stop being such a horrible fucking person for nothing. And you know that whatever this guy is apologizing for isn't anything. Like, it's probably masturbating, you know?
From the looks of things, it's definitely masturbating.
Oh, yeah. He probably just, like, said a lot while he was in the bathroom or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, like, it probably wasn't.
Also, just commenting on his singing, like, when Adele sings, she belts, right?
It comes from her diaphragm. It comes from, like, it comes from deeper within her body than you think that air should be in.
Yeah. And the reason why it sounds like he's whining is because he's not opening his mouth.
Right up here. Yeah.
It's coming from right here.
Yeah. It's not coming from here. It's coming from, like, right here.
He needs to take a couple more Arabic lessons. He'll open that up completely.
Oh, gosh.
You want to continue listening to this? Let's listen to the end of the chorus.
Okay.
Know that you'll always be there. Hello from the outside. I will never say goodbye. My Lord, I love you. I like that this guy's just sitting here pretending like everything is okay.
Yeah, like, this sounds good. Yeah, it sounds good.
Like if he had just stuck to the basic chorus, I think he could have pulled it off. Because, like, he hit a couple of those notes really well. It's the fact that he can't rhyme anything.
Yeah.
It's like Eminem's worst nightmare. Like, how do I fix you?
Yeah, he wasn't even, like, I've seen some people, like, kind of try to make something rhyme that doesn't really rhyme by pronouncing it weirdly. He's not even doing that. This dude's not even trying to rhyme.
He just wrote, like, a free-form poem and was like, yeah, this
yeah. With the lyrical structure of Hello, but nothing else.
He's just used all the enjambment that Adele uses and, like, none of the talent.
Okay, let's do a different song now.
You want to go back to Jehovah's Witness music?
I do.
Yeah?
I have a couple that I need to get in there.
Let me stop screen sharing.
Now, I will have to go back a little bit to look for it because I want to find the children's choir version of it specifically, but the song is called Listen, Obey, and Be Blessed. We were talking about it earlier because it's just so fucking awful. And I'm going to find the video for it, actually. The video that goes with it.
We have to watch some Jehovah's Witness cartoons.
Oh my god. They are bad!
I know they are.
I don't know if I can do it. No, I'm just kidding. I'll suffer through it. Where
There's a Havana remix. I found a Havana remix.
Oh my god, we have to do that one next.
Okay.
Okay, but first, hold on. Let me pull up this. Okay, let me screen share again. Oh, okay. All right. You seeing?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, God, this makes me so fucking angry.
Okay, children, do you have your songbooks? We are going to sing Song
That's
120.
Caleb and Sophia's dad.
Listen, obey, and be blessed. Are you ready to sing with us?
Are you ready to sing with us?
If we have listened to Christ, will we show it? His teaching shines as it shows us the way. It makes us happy to hear and to know it. But we'll be blessed if we know and obey.
So,
You know,
what's
do
in
you
your head right
know hold on. Do you know what meme you could run with this playing in the background?
now? What?
Pennywise like dancing. You know that creepy dance he does? You could play this in the background, it would line up perfectly.
Really?
Yeah. Like if you had like a bunch of kids singing this, like a bunch of like creepy kids singing this.
Oh yeah, this could totally be like a horror movie thing for like a child cult or something like that. Because hell, that's what this is basically.
I mean, this is all by anonymous writers, so I'm assuming that people can just rip it and, use it.
Yeah. I don't know. This is the chorus.
Listen, obey, and be blessed. When you hear God's will expressed.
I like
If you seek
I like that the little boy is wearing a tie.
Oh yeah, they all do. I've seen some cute little Jehovah's Witness babies in some cute little suits and suspenders and bow ties. Fucking adorable.
Oh, it's
If
really
not for the
cute.
child indoctrination, it would be a lot cuter. But
Yeah.
you know.
I actually wanted to ask you something.
Yeah, go for it.
When I was a Muslim, there was a big thing. Like we never took it seriously because it was stupid. But there was a thing in some Muslim communities that was saying that wearing a tie is haram because Christians wear it. It's like a Christian clothing. I don't know if that's true of Jehovah's Witnesses. Like, do the men have to wear ties because it's like symbolic of the cross or something?
No.
No?
Not that I
Okay.
know of. I mean, Jehovah's Witnesses don't even use the cross.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, they're like anti-cross. Hold on
Why
a
is
second.
that?
It's saying sound sharing stopped. I don't know what that means, but I guess we'll find out. Hold on a second. Let me turn off screen share.
Okay.
Because that might be part of the problem. I don't know. But yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses are like anti-crosses because they think it's idolatry, but they slap the JW.org logo on fucking everything. Like, they got little tie clips, they got it on purses, they got it on umbrellas, they got it on, they'll put Caleb and Sophia on everything too. They, like, if crosses are idolatry, if using a cross for everything is idolatry, putting JW.org on fucking everything has got to be idolatry too, right?
So
Like,
what you're telling me is that they don't like branding, but they're good at branding.
oh yeah, pretty
I mean,
much.
the cross is pretty much the brand of Christianity, right? But I guess Jehovah's
Yeah,
Witnesses
but
want to be different.
yeah, they want to be different. They want to stand out from the rest of Christianity, so they don't use the cross.
Oh, okay.
Plus, they don't think that Jesus died on a cross anyway, because the
What?
word in the Bible that is rendered cross in most translations kind of means like tree or stake, so they think that it's like definitely not a cross. Which, to me, that's such a little issue to even worry about. Like,
That just
I
sounds like
don't
they're
care if
being
it was a
contrarian.
tree or a cross. Like, who cares?
Yeah,
What does it
I don't know.
fucking matter?
I mean, I don't know. That's weird. That's really weird that they would find such a small difference.
yeah,
I mean, they still believe he died, right?
yeah. They believe he died. They believe that he was resurrected. They believe all the important stuff, but they get hung up on the cross. They get really hung up on the cross.
You just made a pun joke and you're so
did.
proud.
I did. I am proud. Thank you. Ugh. But yeah, that one's really. There are other verses in that one, and that song, but it was just. It's very much like if you want to receive God's blessings, you need to listen to us. I mean him. You know, it's.
I mean,
Yeah.
I liked that they started the emotional blackmail from like the first frame with like the little kids with their mom and dad. Like, if you don't do this, then you're gonna upset these people who shelter you and clothe you and keep you happy and feed you. And it's it's
And
the
they
emotional
cover it.
connection.
And they slap a children's choir and a goddamn cartoon on it, and then it's like, this is nice. This is good.
It's just awful.
It is. It's
It's
fucking
just
awful.
it is abuse. Like I don't know if like a parent teaching a child is abuse because I've seen that a lot and I don't know if I would consider that abuse. But this is pure brainwashing.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's another one I have to show you because it's called the Victory Song because it's based on the song that after the Israelites cross the Red Sea and then
Right.
they sing a song of victory about how like their God is the God of armies and he totally fucking destroys anybody who stands in his way and good for us for worshiping him. They
Wait,
actually make that into a worship song. The
wait.
Jehovah's Witnesses do.
Do Jehovah's Witnesses like Jews?
What do you mean like them?
Like are
Like
they
they're not.
friendly
Well,
with Jews?
they have Jehovah's Witness organization has an anti-Semitic history, especially with the second president J.F. Rutherford, who was like sent Hitler a letter saying, "I think you're great. Please don't hurt us." Yeah, I know. Jehovah's Witnesses,
Fun.
most of them don't know that, but yeah, they're like they're just anti everybody else basically, but I don't think
Right.
that they particularly pick on Jews. Not that I have personally noticed. They've never, at least in modern times, I have not noticed anything particularly anti-Semitic. But
Okay, all right. No, because you were telling me that story about the Israelites crossing the Red Sea, and that's a very Jewish story.
yeah, yeah, they include all the Bible stories. They don't stray away from the ones in the Old Testament.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to show you this song because it's about.
You've frozen.
Oh, come on, work.
You okay?
Please. Oh, are you still hearing and seeing me?
Yeah.
Okay, it's saying my connection was interrupted, so I was really worried that it disconnected this too, but it's just on for some reason this screen. Okay,
Oh.
let me start screen sharing again. Hopefully it'll work fine. Okay. Okay, let's see.
Oh, lovely imagery.
Yeah. This one's another marching song.
Sing to Jehovah, his great name is highly exalted. His proud Egyptian foes he has cast into the sea.
I don't like this song. This song is really unlike the other songs, which I was like, it's debatable what this is. This is like a proper military song.
Yeah, I know.
I don't
And,
like.
but the thing is that most of these lyrics that you've heard so far are actually ripped from the Bible. They're like paraphrased a bit to make, but like this was the song
From the
This is, like,
Bible.
yeah, I mean, like I said, the lyrics are paraphrased somewhat, but some of that is kind of word for word.
Can you imagine this song, but like any other story in the Bible, like Cain and Abel? He used the jawbone, smacked it over his brother's head, and killed him. Like, can you imagine that song?
Well, that one he killed somebody bad, but when God does the killing, it's good, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't like this like painting of, oh, we were the good guys, and these people who were the bad guys, yeah, we killed them.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like
horrible.
I don't even like that. That's all you even need to fucking see. There's a children's choir singing about God casting his foes into the sea, and there's an imagery of Pharaoh about to get swallowed by the ocean, and then you just see his crown washing up on the shore. Like, what the fuck? This is for children. What the
Like,
fuck?
I really appreciate. I don't know if you've seen it, but Prince of Egypt. I love that movie.
Oh,
It's
I
one of
love
my
that movie.
favorite.
It's beautiful.
It's one of my favorite animated movies, like in existence.
It's
And
got
this
great
song,
soundtrack.
this
The
song is just
animation's
like
gorgeous.
this song has like changed my perspective entirely.
Yeah, because now it's not like, oh, this isn't cute. This isn't cute.
Oh, this is a scandal. I don't know why God's so happy
Especially,
about this.
I don't know if you've seen my video that I did on Moses, like part 1 and part 2, but the Bible makes it pretty clear that God is actually making Pharaoh say, no, I won't release the Israelites.
Really?
So, yeah, it says that God hardened Pharaoh's heart and he became obstinate and wouldn't release the Israelites.
Oh,
So,
see, like the Quran says the same thing.
yeah. So basically, God won't let Pharaoh let them leave, and then he punishes Pharaoh for not letting them leave. He doesn't just punish Pharaoh, he punishes the entire nation of Egypt. Just
Of
completely
Egypt.
fucks everybody over.
Yep. I mean, they weren't great people, but you don't need to be a dick
Yeah,
about it.
obviously there are people that enslaved them in the first place, so that's not great. That's
Yeah.
not great. But
But also, like,
goddamn, you know?
how do God's chosen people keep getting into these situations? Because before Moses, there was Joseph, right? And he like
Right.
freed all the Canaanites and the Hebrew people, and then they were like on top. Like, how did that happen? Like, what happened
Wait.
from
What
what?
do you wait, say that again? I'm sorry, I lost you
Like, you
for a
know
second
this
there.
story of the prophet Joseph. I think I've got that name right. He's the one with the multicolored jacket.
Yes.
And he like became an advisor for the Egyptians, right? And then
Right? He became Pharaoh's advisor.
like brought all the Hebrews from Canaan or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they were on top, is what I'm saying. Like he was an
Yeah.
advisor. His
It
people
kind
are
of just says that at some point after the Pharaoh that was friends with Joseph died, and after Joseph and all his brother died, the Egyptians were just kind of like, what do we do with all these guys? Let's enslave them. Like,
but
it doesn't
but they're
really...
God's favorite people. So how did that happen? How did he let that happen?
Well, in the account, it says that at some point after Moses runs away from Egypt, that God notices that his people are in trouble. So he was just asleep, I guess, and then he was just like, oh, fuck, was I supposed to take care of them? My bad. You've been
Oh, he
enslaved for
noticed.
generations? My bad. Let me just fucking fix this now.
Oh,
Sorry. So he just wasn't fucking paying attention in the first place. But,
fucking terrible.
okay, let
See,
me
like-
find... Sorry, go ahead. I'm gonna find
like,
another song.
For example, like in the Quran, the reason why the Israelites are constantly tried is because they were always contrarian to their prophets. Like they would always, we in the Quran it says that they would always question their prophets and always disobey their prophets, and that's why God would punish them. But in the Bible, it just seems like God just goes off duty for a couple of years and then he comes back.
Yeah, he just fucks off for a little while, but he's like, ah, shit, was I supposed to do that? Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll do some contemporary music now, because I feel like
Yeah.
I've done enough of those. I'll do
You
some
want to do a
contemporary.
break first, and then we can do
Yes,
contemporary. Okay.
yes.
Let's do
Yes.
some.
I would definitely like to see more cringy. I want to see some worship music, some straight up worship music.
You want some worship music?
Well, I want to see what this is first, though. I want to see what this is first, because this looks like hilarious.
It already sounds bad.
Ugh,
I'm
it's
already cringing. Oh no.
what does Medina mean?
Medina is a city in Saudi Arabia. It was the city. It was the city of the Prophet. Medina. The
Oh
word
my
Medina
god, look
means
at his
city.
hype dudes in the back. This shit is so fucking funny.
I'm so like I wanna die. Like what is this?
Oh my god.
I pray you take me to Medina.
Boy, if your voice breaks in this video.
Oh. Yeah, the Jehovah's Witness music is depressing, but this is fucking hilarious.
Oh, bitch, no.
What did he say?
Oh, he is so off the beat.
Ugh, that's also a bad role model. Ugh.
Camila Cabello is fucking creasing. Like, what is this? What is this?
And what are his buddies in the... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. They just have to scrap... They just had to put the peace and blessings be upon him. Do they just do that whenever they say Muhammad?
They have to. Oh, yeah, Muslims have to. Not only when you say it, but also when you hear it, when you hear his name.
That is so culty, dude.
Mm.
What
They
the
just have
fuck?
to drone. They just have to drone. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Like you'll hear it. Like if I can find a khutbah, I'll send it
Hold
to
on.
you.
What?
Like if
Yes, I'm recording. It's fine. It's fine. This is a very informal video. It's fine. He's like, what?
no, but like if you listen to like an Islamic lecture and they're saying his name, and they are obviously, if they're saying his name over and over again, you'll just hear like the entire crowd just say, "Peace and blessings be upon you."
God,
Yeah.
that's super creepy. Okay, that's funny though, but it's super creepy. The auto-tune! Allah!
Can I just say, Muhammad is fucking disappointed.
He's
He is up
rolling in
there.
his goddamn grave.
He is up there wherever he is, and he is just Simon Cowling all over the fucking place. What is this?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I have to show this to Ed. I have to show this to my boyfriend. He's gonna die.
You should. This shit
It's
is
like-
funny as fuck.
Havana's
Oh
like
my god.
Havana's like his guilty pleasure song. I'm saving this for later. This is so funny. You look like you're so done.
I want to keep watching this because it's so fucking ridiculous. Like, what in the hell?
I wonder if they do like the rap part. That's
Oh
what
god.
I'm interested in. I want to hear the rap part.
Once upon a time, it was just on a Yathrib. 7th century, he made the hijrah for that message. He arrived, everyone rejoicing was accepted. The Ansar celebrated, vowed to protect him. Ya Rasulullah, you're the one our hearts connect to. Love you like Bilal did, radiyallahu anhu. The connection's so strong, and though I haven't met you, I'ma pray, I'ma see you on my dream one day. One day, I'm following your sunnah because
It just became a different song, right?
that just suddenly became, and now, the history of Islam. Like,
Basically. I like that these guys are sitting here as if they're not just naff, like they're not just silly. Like they're so serious. Oh, we're sitting here, we're listening, we're studying. Like they're
also,
not. They
of
didn't just do
course,
this
the
video.
black guy is the one that's rapping. Of course.
Yeah, like they couldn't get. I don't know.
Cause it's the one way. If I have you in my heart, I can never complain. No, 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 no. You're in my soul. It's like you're standing next to me. You're in a heart and you live amongst.
This is not the song. You can't call this a cover if you're not going to do the song.
I will give them credit because with a rap part, you kind of just have to get the rhythm. The lyrics can be completely different, but you kind of just have to get the rhythm.
But he's not really like he did in the beginning, but now
Yeah,
it's
but
become
now
a
it's
different
off.
song.
It's like
Yeah.
somewhere else. Yeah.
I don't like the voice of the other guy, but I like his voice. His voice is fine. I just feel like he's gone off. He's doing something else now. Okay.
Yeah.
It's good to know that this exists. I'm gonna save this for another day.
Okay, I need to find. Oh, okay. What kind of give me a genre, and I will try to find a Jehovah's Witness contemporary song that sounds like that.
Let's do country.
Oh, there is a country one.
I like country.
Hold on. Well, it's kind of like boring, soft country music. Like it's country-ish. I will say that it's not like super country, but it's country-ish.
Right.
Let me. Oh, where did it go? Okay, here we go. Okay, this is the one I was kind of showing you earlier, but let me go back to screen share. Okay, bum bum bum. All right. This one's about picking somebody to get married to. Okay.
Everything's fine, but I'm wondering, who will I marry?
That's a stupid lyric, right? Everything's
They just couldn't find anything else to write. They were like, I have to start this somehow.
fine. Scratch. And the first line is everything's fine, but I'm wondering, who will I marry?
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible. Okay.
Yeah, because that's how courting works. You just wake up one day
You just
like,
one day
"Hey,
you're like,
get married."
my life is cool, but like, who am I gonna marry? First of all, that kind of presents it in a way that he is gonna get married. Like, not marrying, staying single isn't an option. Like, that's gonna happen, which is weird. Okay.
What I'm doing right now is deciding not to hurry.
Are you sure? Because you woke up asking, who will I marry? Like, that's definitely a thing that's in the works.
You're clearly thinking about it a lot if you're
I
gonna
know.
write these lyrics down.
Okay, let me skip to the
It's like here.
chorus.
Take your time. Patience is the key. Just wait and
I have a point.
Use your head, though your heart may not agree, and think, is this the one for me?
These lyrics are so dead.
Yeah, they really are shitty. But I have to tell you, Jehovah's Witnesses, I have known Jehovah's Witness couples who dated for like 6 months. Okay?
Oh.
Because the thing is, when you're in a religion where you can't have sex until you get married, then you have a lot of people that are getting married really young, really fast, right?
Yeah.
You also have this teaching that God can keep any marriage together. So in a way, you could kind of reason that you could basically just end up with anybody, and it would work as long as you're both spiritual people. It doesn't. The rest doesn't really matter.
It's the same thing with Islam, actually. Well, you guys get 6 months. We don't get dating. We just meet the guy
Yeah,
and we
I forgot you
decide
guys just do straight up arranged marriage.
we just decide if they're hot or not, and then we get married. That's
Yeah,
basically it's very
hold on a second.
superficial.
I just realized the light's off and it's getting dark in here. Just give me just a
Oh,
sec.
okay.
That's
But
better.
like, I completely get what you mean when you say that there's this idea that God can just keep marriages together, because I was always told, because obviously I had questions like, oh, what if I don't get on with the person? Like, what if I don't love the person? And then like either my mom or my dad would just be like, there's no love. You just make it work.
Yeah,
And that's what
Allah,
marriage
it's fine.
is. Yeah. It's
It's
ridiculous.
fine
But
because Allah, you know.
yeah. Like you just gotta be you just be good. Just listen, you'll be fine. And it's just yeah, I'm like, no, but I have questions.
Okay, so I want to show you another one in a sec here that
Mm.
is specifically about trying to get Jehovah's Witnesses to indoctrinate themselves, basically. Um,
What?
well, like, kind of like you don't have to read their propaganda because you're doing it for yourself. You know,
Right.
like you're making yourself believe it more. And they very much emphasize like envisioning yourself in the future coming paradise to hold on to your hope and to quash any doubts. You know, like if you're thinking what if, or if you're thinking this is really difficult and my life sucks, you got to be like, nope, paradise,
Oh,
paradise. Just
it's the
focus
pump
on
up
that.
song. It's a psych song.
Yeah, it is. It is. You guessed it. Okay.
Do they have any genres besides country?
They have kind of a few, but nothing very. None of it's very interesting. Like
Okay.
none of them. Like this is one of the most upbeat ones.
Okay.
Well, it switches back and forth. Okay, come on, come on.
Life is hard and it wears us down. There's not enough to go around.
So this person is extremely poor and is working hard and is feeling very bad.
Right.
But
I close my eyes and there I see that every hope has come to be.
That's not how life works.
In the time when there's no more pain,
Oh,
when life's
no.
all good and we are young again.
yeah,
No.
oh, it's raining.
No.
Yeah, they go straight for like, just imagine the time when things will be fine.
They're just
It'll
going
be
straight
great.
for the jugular. Like, oh, don't worry about this. Wait till you die. Life is gonna be better then. Like,
Yeah. Okay, the next one is about a person who's deaf and is losing their
oh
eyesight, but like,
no.
oh, but eventually it'll be fine. I'm gonna skip to the end though because that's when the okay. And then the bridge here is a little girl who is in a wheelchair.
I might not be the way I want to be. But one day
I think it was a
soon
little girl.
I'll be running free.
Come
And
on.
in the time when there's no more pain,
How
Ugh.
can
when
you
life's
dance
so
to
good
this?
I'm
Isn't
dancing
this
because I need to find humor in this because it's
well, I'm not asking you, just a
yeah.
hypothetical you. Like, how can anyone dance to this? Like, it's so macabre.
Because in their minds, this is a real place that's going to happen in their lifetime. So it's like,
That's so sad.
yay! Yeah, it
But that,
is.
like, they
Because they're
can't
letting
find.
Watchtower ruin their lives now because they think it's going to be better later.
But like, they're allowing themselves to live in misery because they think that everything's gonna be fine as soon as they die. That's horrible.
Well, not just when they die, but when Armageddon comes, because they don't think they're going to be killed in Armageddon. But if they die before Armageddon, oh well, they'll get resurrected. It's
Yeah,
fine.
the zombies will all miss them.
Yes.
Oof,
Ugh.
it's terrible.
Yes, it is. I think that was a very thorough look into some excellent music. Don't you agree?
Like, to be fair, I think that the first selection, like in terms of the musical quality, was better than the end portion. Like the lyrics just seemed to sort of die
yeah.
out as we went further. I
Yeah.
definitely preferred the musical quality of the first few, but all of them are pretty like I don't understand the upbeat.
They're very simple.
They're
Yeah.
very simple. They are very, very simple. But some of
There's
those
not
voices,
enough to them lyrically.
some of those voices in the first songs that you played to me were beautiful. Like, I hope that they break out of that, but I have my doubts that they will.
Yeah. That's pretty much how I feel about my whole family. Is like, man, I hope you get out, but not holding out hope either, to be honest.
Mm,
Yeah. Well,
jeez.
and you know what? I loved the lightning of the mood with those silly, silly Muslim covers. Oh, those were great.
I have one more to play you, simply because I think it's going to be hysterical.
Please
Um,
do. I want to end this on a better note than that.
sure. Let me just share my screen. There you go. Okay, so this is a Titanic cover.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, not this guy again.
I see.
Oh, I can't hear you.
You can't. I haven't said anything.
No, I can't hear him.
You can't hear him.
No.
Probably a good thing. Let me try and turn the sound up.
Oh, there we go.
And spaces between us. I want to see your face.
Do you see like these like romantic songs and they're just God? Like this is
Yeah.
my relationship. But this one I think he's actually talking about Muhammad. But like, do you see
Oh,
like
that's weirder. That's even weirder.
yeah? Oh gosh.
Near, far, let us all alone. I can't wait to be with you and hold you and be loved.
It's like
I
weirdly
really hope he's
homoerotic.
not talking about Mohammed now.
He
About
is.
wanting to hold him.
He is. It's weirdly homoerotic.
Yeah, it is. That's the thing though. When dudes sing about loving Jesus, it's really fucking gay. And they don't know it. I mean, I don't know if they just don't have any recognition of how gay that sounds. And
Well,
there's nothing wrong with it being gay, except that they typically don't like gay people.
you know what? At least even if it's wrong, because it is wrong and Jesus isn't white, at least you have like some kind of visual representation of Jesus. There is no visual representation of Muhammad.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's
What are they
it's
even
weird.
picturing? What are they even picturing?
I don't know. I literally do not know. And it's weird and creepy and this I'm just getting really gay vibes off of this.
The super gay.
It's great for Pride Month.
Your love can touch
Excellent start to Pride Month.
and last for a lifetime. Your soul must have helped me through my life. Ya Ilahi, you have blessed us with your prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
I hope this man isn't married.
It doesn't look like it. They've shown his hands quite a bit, and I haven't seen a ring.
Well, Muslims don't tend to wear rings.
Oh,
No, it's more of
okay.
a. It's more. Well, some do because it's it's like a universal signal that you're married. But a
Yeah,
lot,
it's really not a Christian-specific thing.
not anymore. But a lot of people don't because it's it's not typical of Islam.
Hmm.
But I
I
really
didn't know
hope he's
that.
not married. Really hope he's not married because I just imagine like his wife seeing all these videos of being like, what the actual fuck?
I think that they just want to leave room for Muhammad,
They
get a
oh
little threesome going.
well the thing with the whole thing with that is you have to love Muhammad more than anyone, like more than your kids, more than your wife, like more than anybody, and it just comes out in really creepy ways.
Please stop sharing the screen so I don't have to see myself, please. Uh, oh man, this has been
All
a
right.
blast.
Well, that was a good one to end on, I think.
Yeah. God damn it. I kind of wanted to hear him like really belting it out like Celine, but I also saw the Adele Hello cover, so I know he's not going to be belting it out very well.
Mm.
So, yeah. Well,
Well, this was fun though. This was
yes.
a lot of fun. It was nice to see like what that side of religion, like what they had to offer musically. I mean, I haven't seen any of the videos I showed you today. I have not seen them. That was my pure
Oh,
first reaction to them.
well,
Um,
good, because that
when
was,
I
that was, that was fun.
when I was younger, I think there was only one cover I heard, and it was "Peace Train" by Michael Jackson or something. Um,
I actually don't even know that song.
I'll see if I can find it. I think that's what it's called, but I'm not sure. Someone's gonna roast me in the comments if that's not a song. Um, but yeah, it it's interesting, I think, to see like there's definitely like if you think this is bad in terms of the Muslim music, like this is better than anything I watched yesterday.
Oh my
Yesterday was
God.
pure cringe.
Wow. I thought that was pure cringe. So,
It is pure
yeah.
cringe, but it yesterday was even more than this, like 100 times worse than this.
Wow. Oh my
Because it was
God.
purely like this is like covers of popular songs, whereas
Hmm.
that was just like the creativity from the minds of people who do not listen to music, who don't know how to write lyrics, who don't understand music composition. Like it's just that.
Dude, I don't know. I don't even know what to say because that's probably like just it's probably grating on the ears, I would imagine.
Some of it is, other parts of it's better because some people are actual musicians. So like Cat Stevens, who became a Muslim,
Oh,
he
I
he
didn't know that he
does
became a Muslim.
yeah, his name
Oh
is
wait,
Yusuf
you told me that
Islam.
before. You told me that before.
Yeah. But he's a Muslim now, and he does songs, but he normally does like children's songs, and they're like easy on the ears. Other ones, like you can see how hard people have tried, and it's just not. It just doesn't work because they've never heard a song in their life. So how are they supposed to make one? You know. So you can't blame them, but at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
it's not like they're losing out.
Right. Yeah. Oh goodness. Well, this has been fun. I'm glad that we did this. I'm glad that you came up with the idea and that you were like, Rachel, let's do this.
Yeah, because we've been since the first one we recorded and that one fucked up.
Yeah,
This has
I
been
was
long anticipated.
the recording equipment that I was using just did not capture my audio at all. So it was just Faye having a conversation with herself, which would have been funny, but yeah, it was.
We
There,
can't
there
be
were
happy.
definitely long periods of me talking and her being like, that just would not have been fun to listen to.
If
Okay.
you just dubbed over yourself, that would have been funny.
I knew it. Okay, so once again, please go subscribe to Faye's channel. What was it? Faye the Most Gracious?
Yeah.
Most Glorious? It was between gracious and glorious. Faye the most gracious. Her channel is wonderful. She's hilarious. She does fun stuff. She talks a lot of shit. And if you want to look into the life of an ex-Muslim, then there you go.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for having me on your channel.
Yeah, no problem. We tried to do this so long ago, and it didn't work. So I'm glad that you came up with another idea, because I was trying to think of it, and I literally just couldn't think of anything. So,
next time we have to watch some cartoons. I think we have some Muslim ones as well, but we'll make it up a little bit.
Oh, that'll be wonderful. Okay, it's a deal. All right. Well, thank you again for coming on my channel.
Of course. We'll see you. Until next time.
Yep. Bye.